fishing for money, dreams of Bentleys and Ferraris, influenced by the biggest ballers. Now bitches wanna call us. Picture me with all the cheese, matching looking overseas, pushing limousines and stacking hundreds of G's. Dubs on my sports car, 6-car garage, just like a mirage. When you step off in my backyard, Rollies whining.
Hey, what's up, y'all? King JB, MMA Kingdom, back with y'all one more time. I'm here for the Strikeforce Henderson versus Fedor prediction video. I'm also going to do UFC 133 immediately following. I may even put it on this video. I just did this fucking video, man. And for some reason, my YouTube cut off on me, so now I'm shitty because I got to redo the fucking video, and it pisses me off. So we're going to try to do this again. Big shout out to my sponsors. Go Really MMA, Go Real. Y'all know how it goes, man. Make sure y'all check them out. All my sponsors, y'all are going to see them at the end of the video on the outro. Big ups to Full Guard Fight Gear, NMB Sportswear, MMA Fit Club. I love all y'all, man. Thanks to all my sponsors, man. We're going to go ahead and get this thing popping, though, man. We're going to do Strikeforce Henderson versus Fedor. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Like I said, I'm pretty shitty because I just did this, man. I feel like I got to do it all over again. So here we go. With the undercard, I'm going to just kind of give you my winners there. I think Brian Humes at 6-1 is going to beat Gabriel Salinas Jones at 4-0. Derek Brunson at 7-0 is going to defeat Lumumba Sayers at 4-1, in my opinion. Julie Kedzie at 16-8. Alexis Davis at 9-4. I think the veteran Kedzie is going to get the win. Let's see here. What's next? We got Eduardo Pamplona at 15-2 and Tyler Stinson at 20-7. I do think this is a great fight for the undercard. I think Stinson definitely has an opportunity to win the fight. I do think it's going to be Pamplona, though, to get the win to move on to 16-2. Jay-Z Cavalcante, 17-4 against Bobby Green, 15-4. I think Jay-Z Cavalcante is overrated, man. I've been listening to everybody talk about him for quite some time. I think he's overrated, man. I don't understand what the big hype is around him. And this is going to be my upset of the night. I think Cavalcante is going to lose this fight. I think he's going to lose it to Bobby Green. And, you know, obviously if I'm wrong, I look like a dumbass and I should have picked Jay-Z. But like I said, man, some people I really feel is overrated, and he's one of those guys. So that's the undercard there. Going into the main card, Scott Smith, 17-7. Tarek Sepidine, 10-2. Here, let me go over this one. Look, man, I originally picked Scott Smith on MMA Affiliates Radio. Here's the thing, though. I got to really looking at things, and he is getting old, man. And the truth of it is he's already inconsistent. Scott Smith likes to take 4, 5, 6 shots just to land his one. With someone like Tarek Sepidine, you cannot do that. We saw the same thing with Paul Daly. You can't let these guys that really throw hands hit you 5 or 6 times just so you can get one shot in. Scott Smith does that on a regular basis, and I honestly think Scott Smith's going to try it again here, and I think he's going to come up on the short end of the stick. I think Sepidine is going to win this fight by TKO, probably in the second round, maybe even knockout. Moving on, we got Paul Daly and Tyron Woodley. Man, I love this fight. Daly's 27-10, Woodley's 7-0. I think we all know how this fight's going to go. Look, I'm a huge Paul Daly fan. I love him to death. One of my favorite welterweights in the world to watch. Deep down, I hope he gets the win. But Tyron Woodley, man, his grappling is just too amazing. He's undefeated. He's inexperienced, but both of these guys are 28 years old. It's not like there's an age difference. There's some experience, but Tyron Woodley has the base needed to beat Paul Daly. The wrestling, as we saw with Koscheck, is Paul Daly's kryptonite. He can't handle it. And I think we're going to see that again. I think Tyron Woodley is going to get a decision victory, unanimous, probably win 30-27, all 3 rounds based on points. His takedowns are going to do it for him. I think this fight may end up being a lot more boring than what we all think. So I just honestly think Woodley's going to pull it off. Robbie Lawler, 19-7, Tim Kennedy, 13-3. Hell of a fight. I really don't like these superheroes, though, man. These G.I. Joes. I don't like Brian Stan, and I don't like Tim Kennedy, man. I don't really get into that shit. I think they get a little bit too much hype based on the fact that they're Army guys, man. And I just don't really like that. I think Tim Kennedy, if he gets his fight to the ground, he can beat Robbie Lawler. But Robbie Lawler has shown that he's got some alright takedown defense. I think he could survive and land that one shot that drops Tim Kennedy. I'm going with Robbie Lawler by knockout, maybe TKO. I think maybe even first round, maybe second. I don't know. But either way, it's going to be a good one. One of the best female fights you'll ever see: Marlos Conan and Miesha Tate. Tate's 11-2, Conan 19-4. It's really hard for me to pick this. I really don't know who's going to win this fight. I think they're very evenly matched. They're pretty solid. Tate's takedowns are so great, though. She can win it if it goes to a decision. She trains with alpha males, so she can submit her, too. So I got to go with Miesha Tate, and I'm going to go with a decision. But I wouldn't be surprised if she choked her out or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're both very good. I think it'll be a good fight. So, but I got Miesha Tate winning that. Then the fight we've all been waiting for, the legendary Dan Henderson and Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor, to me, is the best heavyweight of all time. No offense to Nogueira or Dan Severn, but I just honestly think Fedor is the best heavyweight of all time. Dan Henderson is one of the best mixed martial artists of all time. We all saw what Dan Henderson's done from different weight classes. He's just amazing. But I have to agree with Dana White here. This is a fucking middleweight up against Fedor. Fedor better win this fight. He needs to win this fight to really keep going strong. You know, I don't agree with all the people that bash Fedor. I think Fedor, like I said, is one of the, if not the greatest of all time, period. Fedor, I got nothing but love for. I think he's going to win this fight. I think where it's going to be the difference at is on the ground. I think that Fedor's submission game is so great. I think that he'll be able to submit Dan Henderson much like Anderson Silva did in their fight. I think Henderson, if it goes to a decision, Henderson can win the fight. I don't see anyone knocking the other one out. I do not see Dan Henderson knocking out Fedor Emelianenko. I just don't see it. You've never seen anyone else do it. So why would y'all think Dan Henderson can do it? Anyways, man, that's just real shit. That's the card. I think it's going to be a great card. I think it's killing UFC 133. Strikeforce, this event is the best, maybe the best event of the summer. So make sure y'all peep it out, man. It's going to be a great show, great event. I'm looking forward to it. My next video is going to be my UFC 133 review. Make sure y'all peep out MMA Affiliates Radio tonight. Stand Up Indiana. Appreciate everything. Big up Strikeforce. Can't wait for this event. We out.
For money, dreams of Bentleys and Ferraris, influenced by the biggest ballers. Now bitches wanna call us. Picture me with all the cheese, matching looking overseas, pushing limousines and stacking hundreds of G's. Dubs on my sports car, 6